What's up, y'all? You know who it is. We're live on site. Check me out right now in a hotel room right now. We're in Denver, Colorado. Scratch that. We're not in Denver, Colorado. We're in Louisville, Colorado, which is about an hour outside of Denver. It's about 10 miles away from Boulder, Colorado. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something, because just to show that we are definitely on site. All right. Yeah, let's see if we can get the camera to see this. Wait. Can we catch the snow? Are y'all seeing some snow? Snow? No, that's just a reflection of the laptop. No, snow. You see the snow? All right, cool. All right, well, I'm in Boulder. I'm in Boulder, Colorado. You know that, but guess what? Even when I'm off site, even when I'm out of town, my team is still working for me. My team is still playing for me, okay? Texas Sledge, yes. Ray Rice, yes. Alright, don't need to belabor the point too much, but y'all saw what happened. It went down to not only the last game, not only the last quarter, but his last play on the field. He got himself about 7 yards. That's what I needed. And I got the win. I'm 5-5 on a big winning streak. I'm back in the game. Let's go. Alright. Recap. Start off with the game of the week. Obviously, it went down to the wire. Reggie Wayne showed up for him. Adrian Peterson showed up for him. Had some fumbles for him. You know, he talked about that. But you know what? I got my boy Beanie Wells to show up for me. Finally. 24 points. Ray Rice needed to get me 16 points. He got me 16.4. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I drafted him. That's why I drafted Beanie and Ray Rice. When people were doubting me, I knew what I was doing. Hey, alright. Let's go to the next matchup. Big D versus Lakaka. Man, Lakaka, you know, I hate to say we saw this coming, man, but boy, you know, you only put up 79 points. Couldn't even get to 80, but Big D showed up. He had guys like Aaron Rodgers played well. He had Steven Jackson had 29 points. Good grief, man. Anquan Bolden went over 100 yards. Brandon Marshall, the guy him 34 points. And the Falcons defense got him a big zero. But he still put up 122. His optimum was 139, so definitely got to watch out for him. He's getting back in the groove of things. Lakaka is now 7-3. Big D is now 6-4. Lakaka Drew Brees didn't go for 300 yards. Colston didn't do anything. Tomlinson scored a little bit for him, but outside that was pretty pathetic. Another close game. Look at this one. Reapers is finally starting to show some of that potential. Hopefully it's not too late. You know, he's 3-7 right now. Nothing's been decided yet, as you can see when you look at the league. It'll tell you, you know, if you're still vying for a playoff spot, or if you're now unable to get into the playoffs or unable to qualify for a bye, or whatever the case may be. Because you know we only got a few weeks left in the season, so definitely gotta look out for that. You know what? Real quick, let's just run through these real quick, because I know it's already going kind of long. I talked about my own win too much. For Reapers, you know, he really showed up. He had got Matt Forte and Hushmanzada. That trade's looking mighty fine for him right now. He got 40 points between those two guys. Jericho Cotchery finally got him a little bit of action. Ben Roethlisberger, Lawrence Maroney really didn't do much. He needs a little bit more quarterback play, but outside of that, he still put up 120. That's looking pretty good. If he can keep that up, he'll have a chance to vie for a wild card spot. Best around, it's just going in the wrong direction right now. I believe this is his second loss in a row. Nate Burleson got him a big zero. Apparently he was targeted 5 times, didn't catch a pass, because Hushmanzada on Reaper's side had 9 catches for $165. Donovan McNabb showed up, Maurice Jones-Drew, but again, just some guys like Percy Harvin, just defense just wasn't enough to get him over the top. A nice pickup with Jamal Charles, by the way. I was bashing him before, but he got him 19.7 points, but not enough for the win. Now let's go to TrainWrecks versus Thunder from Down Under. And what do I gotta say, man? TrainWrecks, you know what? Put up 142 points. You know, look at that. You know, the team that, you know, for a little while didn't even know if it would have a chance is now 4-6, very much in the playoff hunt. A nice blowout against Thunder from Down Under. Thunder from Down Under was only able to put up 69 points. TrainWrecks put up 142. man, he got 31 points from the Ravens defense playing Cleveland, so you gotta say it wasn't played a little bit, but still, he's been putting up some nice point totals in recent weeks. Guys like Tom Brady, is being Tom Brady, but Joseph Adai is really showing up for him, playing well for him. Thunder from down there just couldn't get guys going. Brian Westbrook got hurt again. Ricky Williams, he's got Ricky Williams, that should help him later on, but guys like Romo just really didn't put up the big stats for him. Next game we want to talk about is Real American Gangsters versus Aliens. Real American Gangsters in this game reclaimed the first place position in the league. Very exciting in that regard. Guys just went off for him. I mean, Chris Johnson, all I gotta say is Chris Johnson. I mean, wow. I mean, he's getting 25 carries a game, still averaging 5-6 yards a carry. He caught over 100 yards receiving, ran for over 100 yards, had a couple touchdowns. The guy's just an absolute beast. Reggie Bush also showed up for him, which was pretty exciting. Had a couple touchdowns and had some big plays. Brett Favre did well. Aliens just couldn't get going. Guys like Joe Flacco, Michael Turner got hurt. Vincent Jackson, wow, only 10 yards receiving. That was a big surprise. Benjamin Watson's not going to do much for you. Lee Evans showed up for him with 17 points in the Titans defense, but outside of that, it wasn't much. Let's go to the last game, but not least, definitely, is I Will Crush Chris against Heavy Wales. I Will Crush Chris got back on the winning side of things. He's now 6-4, put up 109 points. Heavy Wales, unfortunately, only got 87, but incidentally, his optimum was 116, so he had a chance of winning. If he had started Sidney Rice, if you start Sidney Rice, you get the 24 points that you need to win. For I Will Crush Chris, he had guys like Kurt Warner show up. Cedric Benson going down, that's going to hurt him in the future. Randy Moss is playing well for him. Larry Fitzgerald got himself a touchdown. Guys like Miles Austin didn't show up for him. Tony Scheffler, not so much. But Heavy Wales, outside of Peyton Manning, just hadn't really been able to put the points up. Noel Moore got 3.5 points, and Don Brown got 2.2, but just got to get a little bit more firepower there. Overall, things going well. Everybody's good. Everybody's great. All I gotta say is my team's ready. Get your team ready. This is crunch time. It's time to make the moves. I said that last week. It's even more so important now. If you're gonna win now, you're gonna get into the playoffs. If you lose now, you're not gonna be in the playoffs. So definitely watch out. Ruby Sundays on site in Denver, Colorado. Ruby Sundays. Let's go.